So we're at Providence Hospital and we got a real unique job we're doing. A different contractor to come through and build a bunch of catwalks and new hand railings, and they're having us come through and put some industrial coatings on it. We have 3 catwalks and the railings around the catwalks, so we're priming and painting with a specialty coating. So right now, all the handrails are primed and we're starting to first coat hand railings, and then we're also priming the actual floor of the catwalks and underneath of the catwalks. One of the tough parts about this job is we're doing the catwalks, but we have to get underneath it. And there's all these pipes going everywhere and everything in between. So we have the scissor lift, we have to be harnessed up, we have to be super safe, but it's a lot of different angles and getting around things, and a lot of these pipes are hot. So we can't touch them. It's just difficult and tricky, but it's been working out pretty good so far. So the underneath is primed right now. It's primed gray because the special type of primer we had to use, they only had it in Alaska in a gray color, which is fine because gray is the best color to paint over top of. So this is just the primer. It's gonna be going, the actual catwalk itself is going to gray, but the hand railings are going to light off-white. So this handrail is primed and first coated, and what's difficult about this is it takes 24 hours minimum dry time before we can recoat it. And so it's a lot of like painting and sitting and waiting. So it's turning out good. It was a lot of prep and sanding in the beginning, but this is a first coat on this section of hand railing. As you can see Taylor in the background getting the first coat on this railing. So these hand railings were completely bare metal steel. We had to sand them, clean them, and then we prime them, and then we sand them again, and then we paint them. So it's a lot of steps to make sure the paint sticks. We got Nate here sanding away the hand railings, which is a tedious job, but very important. See, they had to weld this together. It was existing handrails they had to patch up and re-weld. We'll probably paint a little more than touch up because many of you know paint doesn't touch up. And this is the third catwalk over here. It is hot in here. It is like 80 degrees. I don't know, maybe not 80, but it is freaking hot. And this is super hot, and James is right next to it. It's not the most enjoyable job to be doing industrial coatings with this kind of heat, but it's good work, it's unique. One of the really tricky areas where we had to get harnessed up and be able to get underneath, to get the underneath part of one of these catwalks. There's really no easy way to accessibly get to it, but we figured it out and we got underneath, and that's all primed gray right now because we have to do it safely.